Now, if you're working towards the press handstand and you want to make it super strong and consistent, whether it's a straddle position, a pike press, or a tuck press, we need to make sure that this bottom position is super strong. Now, I need to be able to bend the legs in this position. I need to be able to have as much weight as I can in the upper back, shoulders, and basically hang out in that position. You see there, I was holding the conversation. Most people, when they get there, they're on their 1 rep max and they can't even talk, and they still have way too much weight backwards in their feet, and that's why they can't lift their feet off the floor. So there's a magic sweet spot that we need to get to when we press, where we have to get the hip on top of the hands, and that makes the toes light. So there's a certain amount of conditioning we need in the upper back, a certain amount of strength, there's a certain amount of flexibility we need, and I've covered that in other videos and I'm going to cover it again, but today I want to focus on a few little drills you can do to hang out in that bottom position to make it nice and strong. The flexibility wise, we can go from this squat position, we can straighten the legs, go up onto tiptoes, come back down to the squat position, go again. So you're going for reps, not just straightening the legs backwards, but also straightening the legs and taking weight forwards and up. So going up in that direction, not back in that direction. Now that's a great one that will floss the hips open up, and it will allow you to increase your flexibility, mobility while going through the drill. We can slowly walk into the position. So I could be in more of a push-up position. I walk forwards. Now as I walk forwards, I'm transferring weight, going right up onto tiptoes and holding there. I could do a similar movement where I'm starting in a straddle position, coming up onto tiptoes, hopping forwards. That's a little bit harder if I come forwards and clap my feet. So I'm trying to spend more time up and forwards, more times with weight in that upper back, shoulders. I can enter it from a straight position. So closing the hip, but keeping the legs straight, then coming forwards up onto tiptoes, coming back, opening the hips, closing the hips, going back up onto tiptoes again, and repeating that. I use that one quite often in handstand class, because that's a great general warm-up for handstands as well. And then number one is just spending loads of time in this position on 2 feet, on 1 foot. Now when I go to 1 foot, I'm trying to make sure that I don't dump weight into this foot. I'm trying to stay up light on tiptoes, so I'm basically got half the support when I take a foot away. You can even start to play with fluttering the legs up, so you get a little bit more time there, but obviously that one's much harder. And then a really cool one is to do your handstand eccentric press. So first hold the handstand, I nearly missed that, then go past through straddle as slow as possible through that eccentric press, but at the end I finish and hold on tiptoes. Let me know if you have any questions with this one, and I apologize if the sound wasn't great. My normal mic, the battery died.